you beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I'm Lucy Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new, please don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, it really helps out my channel, and turn that notification bell on. I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, so make sure you've got it turned on so you don't miss any of my videos, and also any bonus videos as well. If you don't know by now, I have a vlog channel. It's called Life with Luce. I'll leave it linked down below if you want to go check it out. But today we're going to be testing a brand new palette from XXREVOLUTION. Look at this beauty. The box that it comes in looks exactly the same as the packaging. Look at that. Like, come on now. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning. So this is their Eyeshadow palette, which obviously is more of a green palette. On the website it says like green, purples, I can't remember what else it says, but it has like a combination of different colours inside, and this is what she looks like. And this is her close up. Oh my god, she is absolutely stunning. Like, the pictures on Revolution's website just didn't do this justice at all. This retails for £20. It is part of an introductory price at the moment for £15, so there's £5 off at the moment on Revolution's website. And if you buy it on Beauty Bay, if you use the code BB15, then you'll get 15% off, which is what I did, because by the time that I paid for express shipping to get it really quick, I might as well just bought it on Beauty Bay and got my free next day delivery. Let's go straight into swatches. Let's put this on my eyeballs and let's see what it's like, so if it's worth your money or not. Let's go. So this is what the top half of the palette looks like. There isn't any names for any of the shades in this palette, which I'm not really that bothered about, to be honest with you. But just so you can see them up close with the flash. The shimmers in this palette, oh my god. And these are the bigger shades that are in the middle of the palette. Oh my god, if you could feel the texture of these eyeshadows, unbelievable. Like, the shimmers are like, I know I've just said this in the other clip, but they're literally like butter. And then this end colour here, which is obviously that kind of lighter, pukey, I don't even know how to explain it, but that lighter colour at the bottom, the formula of that is so different. It's so soft, like it feels so nice when you put your finger in it, which sounds so bizarre, but wow. Okay, let's go on to the last half of the palette. And then this is what the second half of the palette looks like. This glitter, the third one down, in some lights it's blue and then in some lights it's green. It has a gorgeous kind of duochrome effect to it. Oh my god, it's just absolutely stunning. And then these are just the shades close up. Quite a few mattes here, which we always love to see. You all know that I love to see some mattes in a palette. And again, just absolutely beautiful. The mattes are a little bit kind of crumbly if you put your finger in a bit too hard, and I think that's just because they're really, really buttery, but the pigmentation's really nice, so it doesn't bother me at all. And again, shimmers, beautiful. Okay, so now let's get on to my eyeballs. Does anybody else do this to help them to suss out what makeup look they're going to do? Because I found this really, really helps to see what colours are going to blend nicely together without kind of putting it all onto your eyes. So I just thought I'd share it just in case you don't know, because I didn't know this until like a couple of, I don't know, maybe the last couple of months I've started doing it. I don't know where I got this idea from. I just started doing it one day and it just made sense. But yeah, basically put them onto the back of my hand to see whether they blend nicely together. So this has like 1, 2, 3, 4 different eyeshadows there to see whether it blends, and obviously the purple matte and then shimmer, and then I also put this on here to see what that would be like on the inner corner. So this is kind of vibe that I'm going for. I'm thinking green for the top, purple for the bottom. I'm going to put my Pilates base on in shade number 2, and I'll come back and we'll get clacking. So I do want to do a spotlight eye. I think that's the kind of vibe that I'm feeling. So I'm going to start off with the Peaches and Cream PC35 brush, and I'm going to go in with that big dark green in the middle, and I'm just going to literally sit with my eye open to kind of like stamp this out, and then we'll open it to do like the bits in the middle, but just so I can see how high I need it to go initially, especially if you have hooded eyes like me. So I'm just focusing this on the inside of the eye and then this outer corner as well, because I'm going to do just a nice little soft spotlight eye. And then, as you can see, because I've got creases and hooded eyes, I'm then going to go in and blend this shade into all that. And sometimes I like to lift my lid just so I can get into each of the lines, because That's just how it is. I rub my eyes a lot because my contact lenses, I have a lot of problems with my contact lenses. And I used to rub my eyes a lot as a kid, so I think a lot of it's because of that, and I think a lot of it's just naturally I got creased hooded eyes. So now that it looks a little something like this, I'm going to go in with this green over here. This, again, a matte one. I'm just going to take in a little Roxy brush from her collection, and I'm literally going to tap this on top of that darker green, kind of half on the darker green, half on the skin with just the primer, and just kind of build this up and basically blend out these edges too. And I'm just going to take my time with this and just kind of blend it all out and just add that bit more of a pop to the look as well. So now we've got it to like this. I'm going to go back and add the layers back in, so it will go more intense than this, but just trust the process, okay? So I'm going to go in with a Peaches and Cream PC22 brush. I love, and I say this like in all my videos, I always use at least one Peaches and Cream brush, but I absolutely love them. I love them for tapping the base in, I love them for highlighters, I love them for blusher, for bronzer. Like my favourite bronzer brush at the moment is a Peaches and Cream one. This is PC04. So I don't think it's meant to be a bronzer brush, but that's what I use it for. And I know, I just love it. I just love you so much. But anyways, I'm going to go in with this lighter matte green here. That's just above the one that we used previously. And I'm going to take some of that on my brush, tap off the excess, and I'm literally just going to tickle around the edges and just kind of blend this out even further. And I'm just going to blend until my hand cannot blend anymore. I must spend so much of my time just blending eyeshadow down. Yeah, I'm just using this just to blend out these edges, and then I'm going to go back through and pack on the darker shade, the medium shade, and then the lighter shade again to add that intensity, but also to keep that blend nice and clean as well. Well, hopefully nice and clean. It's I'm trying with my eyeshadow game recently. I have kind of picked up my game the last year when it comes to my eyeshadow, so I am trying. Okay, so now that I'm happy with the blend and everything, I want to take this colour here, oh my god, and I want to put this down the centre, and I'm hoping that I don't need to put anything underneath it, but if we need to adjust it, then that's totally fine, because I'm not too sure if it's meant to be like a reflective shade. I've got the hiccups right now, but I'm going to go in with this one here. I forgot to say as well, this is a pure glitter, but it's one where you would definitely need to have like a darker or like something underneath it to then kind of tap on top and like build it up. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. That's definitely one that I want to try in another tutorial because it's a duochrome, so it's like blue and green. It's gorgeous. But yeah, we're going to go in with this bad boy. So I'm just going to pat this down. Okay, down the centre of my eye. Okay, it's actually a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be. Probably could have done with just like a light green in the middle, but hey ho, we'll just rock with it. And then I'm going to take the medium green, just the brush that we used for that. I'm just going to take that and kind of tap over the edges. It's actually crazy how pigmented that colour is. Well, okay, I'm buzzing with how that's turned out. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to wipe off any fallout. There's a lot of fallout from that shimmery shade, but apart from that, there wasn't any fallout at all from the bottom. You can see I've got literally glitter all over from that shimmery shade. But yeah, I'm going to just wipe off this glitter, kind of clean up this outer corner. I'll do the rest of my face and then we'll come back and I'm going to put some purple on my lower lash line just so we can try something else in the palette. Oh my god, I've actually covered it in glitter. So I'll put the rest of my makeup on. I'm going to pop some of the purple underneath and then I'll go through it to the rest of my face just in case you are curious. So obviously going back in with the palette and I'm taking this dark purple here and I'm just going in with just a cheap brush that I got off eBay many years ago. And I'm just going to pop this underneath my eye, but just focusing really on this outer corner. This isn't going to pop as much because obviously I haven't got a base, like a primer, sticky base underneath it. So obviously do bear that in mind, but it's still applying really nice considering a purple is normally really hard to colour to formulate. My lips are burning. I forgot the lip gloss I put on is a lip pumper and my lips are on fire. So I don't know if you can tell on this under eye, but there's like a line that's gonna like really like if the pigment's just stuck to it. So I don't know whether I maybe had like a crease of concealer that I hadn't powdered properly, but yeah, that's gone a bit funky. And then, because I want to use one of the purple shimmers, I think there's actually only one to be fair anyway, but when I use another shimmer basically, I'm going to use this purple one. Did you hear my throat then? It went, yeah. Am I okay? I'm just going to use the same brush. Oh my god, my lips are on fire. I'm going to have to tell you about this lip plumper that I've got on because Jesus. So yeah, I'm just going with that shimmer just on the kind of inner corner of the, well, not the inner corner, but like the inner part of the lower lash line. So that is the under eyes done. I'll put my mascara on in a second off camera, but I want to go in with this golden colour here. I'm just going to go in with a little pencil brush to use this as my kind of inner corner highlight, and then I'll also use it underneath my brow bone as well. Oh my god, my lips are starting to die down a little bit, but Jesus. That gold's actually really nice. I think it'd be nice for a kind of spotlight eye itself. The one thing about this palette that I will kind of mention, because I know I'll probably end up saying it at the end, so I'll just mention it now anyway. When I look at it, there's so much that I feel like I could do with it. And I think that's because there's actually kind of just short of an equal split between shimmers and mattes. So there's 37 colours in here, and 17 of them are mattes and 20 of them are shimmers. So we are still predominantly shimmers. However, a lot of mattes for once. So absolutely praising Revolution for that. But yeah, I think that looks gorgeous in that inner corner, that brow bone. And then pop on some of the Ardell Bottom mascara that you know I absolutely love. And then I'll give you my kind of final thoughts and a roundup for today's video. So this is the finished look. I love how this has turned out. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit and then we'll go through basically all of the things that I've got on the rest of my face and kind of go through my final thoughts on this palette as well. So if you're wondering what's on the rest of my face, I'll quickly just go through that. So I've put on the brand new I Heart Revolution Watermelon Primer. I've got a full video testing this full range. And then I've got the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, I think it's called, foundation. This one's in the shade Light Neutral. It's a little bit too dark for me, but I'm in the house. It's literally like 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to take this off straight away, so it doesn't matter. I've got the e.l.f. concealer. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Warm. Absolutely amazing. Blurs your under eyes, gorgeous. I've actually hit pan on this Revolution powder that I got on a Christmas gift set, so I've got that underneath my eyes and all over my face. I've got the Real Revolution Power Lash Volume Mascara on my top lashes, a really wet mascara. If you don't like that, you're not going to like this, but I quite like it. Really nice and black. Obviously my Ardell Bottom mascara on as well. For my lips, we have on the lip liner from Cash Beauty in the shade Rust Nude, and also the Rust Nude lipstick. It came in like a little duo, so that's what I've got on my lips. And then the lip gloss that I've got on, which I don't think, oh yeah, it's here. This is the Project Lip Plumping Gloss in Addicted. I got this like free in like a beauty box or something, I think it was. I'm sure it was like a beauty box that I got this free in, and it does go really well on top of this little lip combination. But my god, if you can't handle like a burning lip plumper, you're not going to be able to handle this, because I can still feel it tingling now, and I've had this on for quite a bit. So yeah, if you don't like that, you're not going to like that one at all. For my bronzer, I've got my Vive one. I actually think this is my favourite bronzer in the whole world. I think it might be trumping my MAC one. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think that's the way that's going. This is the Modern Bronzer. It just looks like this. I've got the shade Medium. I've got a full video testing that bronzer and doing my full review, so I'll leave that link down below as well. I've got this, which is from Vive as well. This is the blusher that I've got on. This one is the shade Cherub. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I haven't put too much on because obviously I didn't want it to overpower the eye look, but it's my first time using it and I really, really like it. And then for highlighter, I've got the Soft highlighter little jewel on. I've only got this one here on. This one is the Cookies and Cream one, so the medium one. And then for brows, last but not least, I've got the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in black. Okay? That's everything. Right, so in regards to this palette, like I said, it retails for £20. Introductory price is $15. If you go on Beauty Bay, use the code BB15, you get 15% off. So it's up to you what you want to go for. It has 37 colours inside of it. Obviously, like I said, 17 of them are matte, 20 are shimmer, so we do have still quite a lot of shimmers, but they are gorgeous. And to be honest with you, we have so many mattes in here that I'm really, really happy with the selection, because we've got like some blues here, got like one blue here, and then these are like greeny sea foamy blues. But we have like some purples, we've got some reds. Like you could definitely do like a really hot, fiery look with this. Like you've got like some dark browns, you could do like a neutral look with the gold. Obviously you can do green, you can do different variations of green. I just feel like there's a lot that you can do with this palette, and I think you could do like a burgundy look as well. I just think that there's so much that you can do with it, and it makes me excited. And I wish that Revolution would do kind of videos on their social media using flash to show off their products, because sometimes the pictures just don't do them justice at all. You have to like go on the website, click on the picture, zoom in to actually see it, and that's how I've been doing it recently. So I zoom in, take a screenshot, and then share it to my Patreon group and ask what people think of the palette. But my God, she's beautiful. I'm really glad that I picked it up, and I hope that they do more colour variations. I hope they do like a blue one, because there isn't many blues in here. Like there's literally that one dark blue, the matte blue, so it'd be nice to have like a full blue palette with like other colours in it. Like this one's got like green with other colours in it as well. But yeah, I just kind of associate green with blue, so I thought there would be more blues in here. But I'm not disappointed. I just hope that they do a blue palette, and that obviously would make sense why there's not many blues in here. But yeah, that is everything from today's video. I'd love to know what you think down below. Like, do you think it's worth it? Have you picked it up? Are you going to pick it up now? Is it something that you were thinking about and now you've decided yes or no? Please let me know down below. Let's have a little chat about it, and if you've got any questions as well, let me know down below. I'd be more than happy to help. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you to my patrons for being so supportive and just loving and accepting as always. I love you all so much, and I'll hopefully will see you in a new video very, very soon. Bye. Peace out. Okay, bye.